Okay, so let's pop off the side panel, which I unlocked here, and you'll get to see the goodies. So let me put this down. Okay. So as you can see here, we have two hard drives now. The second one is not active yet. I just need to hook it up. I'm going to actually put all the game installations on the second drive, and the OS will be on the primary. We'll get over to here. We have quick release latches. They're pretty straightforward. Turn them to the right, you'll pull it out. It unlocks, and you just stick it right in and lock it. I have it for the top drive. It holds in pretty well. There's also extra bays down here, as I mentioned. This can hold 5 hard drives. I don't plan on actually filling it up with 5. That's just overkill for me. I don't know about you guys, but that's just the way it is. Now, let's get over to the power supply. I did get the Antec True Power 750 Blue. It's an awesome power. It's like moderately warm. It's perfectly fine. It's not overheating or anything. We've been running gaming sessions for probably 3 to 4 hours now, maybe even longer, and it's been running really well. The old power supply, which is over here, I'm just going to probably throw it back into its original server case and just going to use it until it dies. But this is my gaming power supply. It's the TP 750 Blue. Let me sharpen that up for you guys. All the warning labels. If you guys can read Chinese, please tell me what it says. Now this is why I wanted this power supply. What most people don't understand is how a power supply works. You have multiple rails. So we have a 12-volt rail. A lot of earlier power supplies had 1, 2, 12-volt rails. This one has 4. And the beauty of it is, for gaming graphics, there is a different 12-volt rail for each plug for the power cord. As I mentioned, that weird Molex connection, well, instead I can actually use the 6 plug pins. So yeah, it's pretty scattered about. This is 4 times the rails of that my old power supply had, and it has a hell of a lot more connections. And we're going to get to that now. So as you can see here, it has a nice sheath. This looks like a frickin' snake. I would say, but I love that they're actually here you can kind of see they're heat shrink tubed, so they don't rip up, they don't come off. It's perfect, and I love it how it's just you sick fuck. That's my friend Kevin, and he thought that there was something gay about this. So it's pretty long, and that way, you don't have to worry about pulling on shit. It's all good. This was the plug that caused me a hell of a lot of stress, but luckily, as I said, this power supply was able to reach. The other one, I had to kind of do some hillbilly motion or something to get it to fit. Now, there's multiple fans. I have a fan here. There's a fan all the way on the top, and then there's a fan here which is lit up. They all take actually a Molex connector. They're all connected like this, as you can see. And there's just plenty of ports. The other beauty is the graphics card actually has 2 6-pin connectors directly powering this. This machine hasn't blue screened since I added the new power supply, so that obviously fixed something. The CPU fan, it's going to be upgraded actually. This whole motherboard will be upgraded with an Asus or Asus, however you guys like to pronounce it. We'll be adding a nice Pro Series motherboard with, it's going to have USB 3.0 actually, and it's going to have 2 eSATAs. It's going to be awesome. Okay, so yeah, this is basically 1.0. Now 1.0 works just like the Dell case, except for the fact that now the drive works because I didn't have to steal connectors, as you can see. It's actually pretty good. I would highly recommend this case, by the way. And here's just better lighting, which I should have used before. So you can kind of see the connectors here. So it has a ribbon cable on the top. There's the fan there, so you can see even better. There's the long cord. It has a lot of room to stretch, so I'm thinking of actually throwing it behind the back plate, which I could remove and fish it up in that corner and throw it in, which I'll try to do. Cable management is my second step in this case. So yeah, I have a lot of room to grow. I would highly recommend this power supply. It has a 5-year warranty on it. And Antec is actually a very good brand, so I would highly recommend the True Power TP750, 750 watt output. Unfortunately, because of this case, the light is actually underneath, which kind of sucks. So let me actually show you guys the light. As you can see, it lights up blue. No other YouTube video here actually shows this, but that's what lights up. So unfortunately, because the fan's on the bottom, it's not exactly going to show. Now, if you guys are wondering if it's suffocating, it is in fact not. I can feel a nice steady stream of hot air shooting out of this back. It's perfectly fine. It's dead silent. I don't hear it. Going on the back here, as you can see, there's more room to grow with more expansion slots, and there's the old motherboard. Now let's get into the little story here, a little quick one. I actually wrote a letter to Intel asking them if they had any Core i3 2100s, the Sandy Bridge mid to high range Core i3. I asked them that, I'd like to do a review, and they actually wrote back and said they will be sending me a Sandy Bridge Core i3. So expect that soon. Unfortunately, because the motherboards have all been recalled, I can't use it. So it's probably going to be sitting around collecting dust until I get the motherboard. And when that happens, when I get the board, I've actually ordered the RAM. By the way, I've ordered 4 gigs of DDR3. I could easily expand it to 8 gigs when I get the final board. So yeah, this is going to be one bitching rig. So far, no one's come up with any good, decent names for this. So hopefully, if you guys have any ideas what to call this, please write a comment below. So next, we'll do some gameplay footage, and it's going to be all done by this newbie of a gamer. You know him as I am 16-bit or I am 32.
I am 16-bit.
Okay, he's I am 16-bit. If you guys have not subscribed to him, please do. Link below.